Yo, yo, yo! I'm Karlan.
I'm Moroka.
And this is
The Bench.
And we back.
We back.
But the shorts aren't back.
What happened to your shorts? Were you being bullied?
Nah, fam. I'm showing too much thighs, eh?
There's too much skin for the people.
Thighs for the babies.
No,
for the babies.
Please don't
Yeah,
say
no,
that.
they come for the football. They
No,
stay for the thighs.
I was trying to think of another We Back Again song. And I thought of that Eminem song.
Guess who's back?
Yeah. Guess who's back, back again. Also, I had like some mates come at me about the way I pronounce my name, and now I'm very insecure about how I say it.
Nurika.
Yeah, I say it like
Nurika.
that. They say you say my name correctly.
Norika.
No.
How? Norika.
Norika.
You gotta roll your R's.
No, man. How you doing? How's your week?
I'm alright, fam. You know, can't complain. Same old.
What's been happening?
Not much, eh? Not much.
What does that sigh? Like you were just done.
I was almost.
Why?
People were out here hitting me with rumored level 5 lockdown, fam.
The second wave is real because people aren't being serious.
I thought we were gonna go back to the dark ages.
But it's not like our life changes.
Yeah, true.
We pretty much do the exact same thing. We don't leave our house.
Yeah, we sit at home, just watch football. You know, watch all the sports.
All the sports.
Yeah, as long as the PSL is here to keep us company, we are it.
Someone tried to make plans with me this weekend, and I denied them. I was like, I'm busy.
Do you just
busy doing what?
Pull the covers.
It's like I have sport to watch. Game week 2 of the PSL. Did you watch any games? It was midweek. Fixtures.
I know midweek fixtures aren't always the best fixtures, you know.
Yeah.
It's like after coming home from a long day of work and then like making food, dealing with my kids, you know. It's long.
What kids do you have?
Right? But it's fine, you know. I did what I had to do. I switched on the TV. I backed the boys. I watched the teams, and it was no regrets.
Yeah. So the round 2 of fixtures. Chipper United versus Chiefs. Can we just give props to that Chipper United goalkeeper? That goalkeeper was making saves left, right, and center. Veli Motor.
What a player!
Jeez,
what a player!
Fire. His feet were just scattered. He didn't know what was going on. Every time he made a save, he was just like,
Is this me?
This me?
Is this me? Am I this guy?
This you?
Look at me.
This you?
I'm the keeper now. Chiefs played really well, not gonna lie. They did. They created a lot of chances. I just think up front it wasn't clicking. Something was off. But I mean they got in with their own goal
But they're also missing their main man Nurkovic,
the Terminator.
Who's not there. So it's understandable why it seems like building play from the goalkeeper going up forward, it's all great and then there's something missing. I'm really glad to see Chiefs trying to get it together.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie.
They needed the win.
The more you watch them, the more you see that Gavin Hunt is trying to, impose his style of play on the team, and it seems like it's gelling a bit.
Karlan, is this going to be an episode where we don't slander Chiefs?
Maybe.
I think this is the episode. Black Leopards versus Moroka. Moroka 3-1 victors over Black Leopards.
Moroka seemed like they came out to play ball. I mean, this is their second win in a row now, and it's a convincing win after beating like Maritzburg. Now you're beating Black Leopards, so it seems like they're going places in the league.
It's still very early though because this is round 2, and it's such a long season. Yeah. It could still be a relegation battle later on.
Further on, but I guess it's dope to pick up the points. Early. You know,
good for
morale.
You'd rather
have the points in the bag, and then later on, if you need it, you just here's 3 points.
Drop it. Maritzburg United versus Cape Town City. Cape Town City, the boys got their first W for 3 points on the board.
I think I'm more concerned about Maritzburg's form at the moment, though. Especially, I mean, second out of the season in a row, game week 2.
They did end up with a red card in this game.
I mean, we did think they were going to be a promising team this season.
Still very early.
It is early days. I'm not going to lie, though. The Cape Town City side looks entertaining to watch. It looks like
I think it's the club, though. Like, what they're doing as a new club in South African football. And, like, the way they've branded themselves, the way they're trying to, like, include Cape Town, like, in a united front and be like, guys, we are football in South Africa. Get behind us as a city. Like, revives.
Especially being especially being a young club, like only formed in 2016. I think the way they went about it was just like, this is our brand. They established their brand, you know. They established their fan base, and they're like, this is what the kids.
Fire-looking kids.
If anything, if you're gonna, you gotta. The fire kits is the best thing. That's how people gonna wanna buy your merch, secure the merch,
and then the loyalty and the support.
That all comes afterwards.
TS Galaxy against AmaZulu. TS Galaxy beats our KZN. Our KZN boys are just, they're puzzling. They were puzzling in the midweek.
My manager.
1-0 to TS Galaxy.
Dan, anything for Dan, fam. Dan Dance, that guy, come on, man. Come on.
Such a great guy.
Such a great guy. Such a
feel good,
happy individual. Guy. You know, he seems like he's there. I know he prays for me every night.
Just for you.
And I know he prays for me. He wishes good things upon me.
Karlan's my praise.
He wishes good things upon me, you know.
I think he wishes good things upon everyone.
Everybody. Yeah, I think if this guy could win all 30 games of the season, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at all.
AmaZulu though, an L. New ownership, still catching an L. But it's crazy though, rumours are that the owners said they want a top 4 finish.
Yeah, I don't understand like the correlation between finishing 13th last season to all of a sudden finishing top 4. I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean,
ambition's good.
Ambition's always good, but
definitely good.
Aren't there steps like between that teams usually go through especially in a rebuilding phase? You know, you don't just jump from 20th to winning a league.
AmaZulu, literally that statement alone is like they saw a person walk past them, find them really attractive. The next thing you know, they want to get married.
They want to get married, fam. No, you gotta go down on one knee first.
No courting, no dating, no buying the ring.
You gotta ask the old man, yo, I'm interested in your daughter. What's happening?
They missed all the steps. They're like, let's get married.
Come on, guys.
To a stranger.
They didn't even swipe left on Tinder.
Nothing, none of that. Arrows played SuperSport.
Shout out the boys from Le Mans.
Arrows won 3-1. SuperSport are having a bit of a rough time.
Yeah, guys, it seems like everything is working against them, eh? I don't know what's wrong.
Great win at home for Arrows, 3-1.
3-1 at home, convincing win. First they played Bloem, and then now they won against SuperSport, so they haven't caught an L this season. And it seems like they caught a W against a title contending team also. So it seems like the boys from KZN are actually making good strides going forward. I mean, it wasn't like a scruffy win or, you know,
3-1's a very
smash and grab. It was we playing ball, we knocking it, and we're going to take this dub.
Sundowns against TTM. Sundowns, 3 wise men, were held to a 0-0 goalless draw.
I think what I took out of this game was that it was the first goalless draw of the PSL season.
No goals.
I
expected more of these.
You see, because that's the rumors you hear.
One scores.
Before actually watching the PSL, you always hear about, oh, it's a goalless draw. Like there's no goals, not entertaining. This is the first, like out of 16 games, 16, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So out of
8 and 8, yeah.
Out of 16 games.
Quick math.
Out of 16 games, to have your first goalless draw in game week 2, I mean, it's kind of it's a testament to the league of how exciting and the quality they produce.
Sundowns did look like just a bit off, like a bit off white.
Yeah, I know it was a bit choppy, you know.
But I think like
if you're keeping it 2 Virgils,
if I'm keeping it 2 Virgils, but I think that is only because like they came by bubble football.
Yeah.
They didn't have a preseason. Players didn't have a rest. Like. Now they're playing back-to-back. They're playing on the weekend. They're playing midweek. They're playing on the weekend. They're playing midweek. It has to catch up to you, the fatigue. You're not going to be hitting. You're not going to be on target every single game then.
But I rate like, especially having like managers who are experienced like Steve and Mangoba and Rulani. These guys know what they're doing. I feel like they have enough football knowledge amongst all of them. And it's not like they're playing with new players and like young players and stuff. They're playing with guys who have been at a top level, won continental trophies and things like that. So these guys are professional enough to make things work. And, you know, I mean, we saw game week 1, they demolished Chiefs. And then this is a game week 2 performance where it's lackluster. So there is a powerhouse in there, you know, waiting to...
It wasn't a loss for Sundowns.
It wasn't a loss. It's 2 points. I don't know, we're talking about it like it's an L, eh?
Yeah.
I guess for their standards, it's an L. Treble winners, no
But on the other hand, for TTM, a point gained.
Point gained. That's also their second point in the PSL. But like, you know, they haven't taken an L yet in the league.
They
maybe they are going to live up to the Wits name.
What's crazy though is those little birdies, not even the football socials talking about how TTM have bought players and then sold them, or not sold, like released them.
They released them. They wasn't even sold. Like they signed the players. So I don't. They paid money for things and then they just said no, we don't want it anymore. It's like they signed the players to scare the starting 11. They're like, guys, we got quality on the bench. And then when they gain a point or win, they're like, now we don't need you anymore. You know?
We're sticking with our boys.
Yeah.
Both our teams also played in the midweek. So I know my boys were up against Pirates.
Yeah.
Game ended 1-1. Very, like...
Dope game to watch also.
It was a very good game from
like
Stellenbosch's point of view. Pirates scored the first goal, but it was such a scrappy goal in the box. To be honest, it wasn't like a fluid play and they banged in a goal.
Yeah.
It was they got into the box and it was a lot of like scrap going on in the box and then they scored.
Stellenbosch as a side as a whole, especially this being their only second season in the PSL top flight football, to produce performances like that against a title contender like Pirates who have years in the PSL, it shows that they've been coached well and they do have quality players. I mean,
they're not scared easily.
Yeah.
They laced up, stepped up to the big boys.
I mean, with strikers like Skellum.
That was funny. The commentator, what did the commentator say? I think I was watching the game, and then the commentator was like, Skellum being a Skellum, or like stealing the ball off the defender or something like that. I love our commentators. Our commentators really like do the most.
Yeah, he definitely planned that one.
Stellenbosch defender Alan Robertson, 2 man of the match performances. I saw that man clear the ball off the line.
Back to back.
Cleared the ball off the line. Like he raced back into goals and kicked it out of goals. There were quite a few like touching goal moments.
He deserved both man of the match from game week 1 and game week 2. So big ups to the boys from Stellenbosch. I mean, they show that they, going forward, they have the ability and defensively. So that's a very balanced side to watch.
And then your team, Karlan? Do you want to tell us what happened?
Oh, well, I mean...
Celtic played Swallows. What was the score?
1-0.
2?
Swallows.
Pardon?
Swallows.
I don't think we heard. I don't think they heard it. I don't think they heard it.
To Swallows.
Celtics lost, and I see you got new drip.
I got new drip alert.
Didn't help you win.
It didn't.
What happened?
I mean, it was it.
They televised the game.
I say? They did. Okay. You see how excited I got there. I was excited that this was the first televised game for my boys.
Okay.
We bossed the game, my guys.
Is that objective or like the subjective?
Objective.
Okay.
Any person with a footballing knowledge would know that.
Footballing knowledge.
But we bossed the game, and then what I took out of the game was that there should be VAR in the PSL.
We spoke about this last week. Why do you think there is no VAR in the PSL?
I think realistically,
admin.
there's probably too much admin and probably infrastructure and whatnot. I think maybe 10 years from now, 10 years is a long time. Tomorrow, I want VAR, please. Thank you.
So that his team could actually win a game.
Yeah.
Then, so your team went midweek game, went into a weekend, played another game, MTN8 Semi-Final. Bloem was up against SuperSport. Game ended in a draw. There's a lot of draws here. I've been seeing a lot of draws. 1-1 draw. At least there were goals from both teams.
SuperSport, you guys are having bad luck. You guys need to go and find whoever's doing the weather reports.
You need to burn the...
At Shison Pepper something, fam. Because to be playing in lightning and thunderstorms.
And then it was a tropical cyclone.
Now tropical cyclone in Gauteng. What's going on? What's happening, gents? There's no way. It's like the forces of nature are working against you to win football matches.
Your team didn't do bad.
They didn't.
Mabena.
Mabena did not. Mabena did not disappoint again. I mean, Celtics, I know Celtics going forward look like they have a couple maestros in the team. You know, people who are very creative. But defensively, they were a bit...
all over the place.
Yeah, it was just...
Okay.
That's how so they led, Mabena scored. And then SuperSport, tough team, ended up scoring. But like the goal came off, like the guy shot it, defender on the line. Defender decided to lay it off for the SuperSport attacker, and then he just placed it in net.
Other MTN8 Semi-Final.
Who was it?
Pirates versus Chiefs.
Yeah.
We did start off this episode saying that we weren't about to slander Chiefs.
We told the people It wasn't personal, fam. We told you. We got at it in the comments. They were like, come at our team one more time. You're going to see what we're going to do to you.
Guys, help us. Help you. Help us not slander this team. Because we try.
I don't know. It's not even slander, though. It's like we just putting facts. These are facts. At the end of the day, your team was woeful, fam.
Chiefs started off decently.
They did.
Billiot.
Player.
Sold the defenders. Left, right, sent them to Mozambique on holiday.
Man ran from the changing room all the way down to the opposite goalpost.
Couldn't score though. Can't finish. Not a finisher.
Send the right back to go buy bread, fam. And he just had no finish.
Next, as well, like on the left-hand side, Billiot attacked, crossed the ball in. Chiefs player couldn't finish it. It was Castro.
The man from Escobar country.
I don't know what happened. Like, it seemed like he was running and then like took one less of a step, stumbled over his feet. That should have been 2 goals. Done. I think that was the difference. Chiefs in the beginning of the game had clear-cut opportunities to do the most, and they didn't.
Yeah, I know. That's a big difference.
You gave them like a little bit of hope, and my man was scoring. La Pasa's goal. La Pasa opened the scoring, did the whole Super Ronaldo, Cristiano.
You got to give props to Pirates for actually coming out and producing quality football. I mean, all 3 goals, as you said, like La Pasa, and even the second goal, which was out of this world. Quality.
That touch.
Quality touch.
Control.
I mean, it wasn't the greatest cross. It was an okay cross, but like Lord fired it.
But his touch and his control.
Ice in the veins, literally killed the ball, killed the 2 defenders, and then just put it in the bottom right. Quality goal. If you haven't checked that goal, please check the highlights.
My highlight of the game was coaches' interviews, post-match interviews.
Gavin.
Literally, Gavin Hunt goes into, I don't know if you guys watched it, but Gavin Hunt goes and it's just silence. Interviewer asks him, so coach, what do you have to say? And he just...
Hashtag no thoughts, fam.
No words.
No thoughts.
Stumbled. Then he had to like scramble for words and he was like, no thoughts.
No thoughts.
What can I say? What could he say though?
I mean,
what can you say about this Chiefs team?
He ended up talking about how the strikers haven't scored in 4 games. And I mean, there's only so much a manager can do at the end of the day. I mean, it helps the players to get into positions. Chiefs got into those positions, could not finish. So it's not like Gavin Hunt can lace up and go knock the balls, into
Pretty
the net
sure
himself.
he wouldn't mind.
He wouldn't mind, but I mean, at the end of the day, there is only so much he could do. Again, he was fielding youngsters. They tried, but like, I think going forward, he needs to find a solution urgently.
Very urgent.
To help the Chiefs team.
Pirates coach had to like run off straight after the game as well. He has like some family things, so like prayers up to him and his fam. I think like, it's like really important to, especially like being in a pandemic and stuff, that people really prioritize their families and what's going on. Another week of midweek fixtures. Your boys Bloem are up against Pirates. Pirates are without a coach. So do you think that's really going to affect them?
Yeah, but we also without like 3 main players. So it's going to be interesting to see a Pirates team without a coach. Especially, I mean, that motivation you get from having a coach on the sidelines
100%.
and then motivating you during the game, giving you tactical advice, but then also missing 3 key players on Celtic side. I think Pirates have enough to win the game, but I think it's going to end in a draw, hopefully, for my sake, for my sanity. Another
game that I'm excited to see this week would be Cape Town City versus Sundowns. We did just speak about how exciting Cape Town City is looking, and
playing a top team like Sundowns,
that's a really good challenge for Cape Town City to see where they're at for the season.
I think it's the first challenge for Sundowns, even
you think so?
In the league, because I mean, opening day that wasn't a challenge. Easy snacks.
Chiefs.
They sent the guys home in the bus with their masks on. They swept them under the carpet. What more can we say? We already covered that. Game week 2, TTM shouldn't have been a draw. So I guess playing a top team now, another top 8 side in Cape Town, a team that's looking like they, also
100%.
Everything's coming together. I think it's going to be the first major challenge for the Three Wise Men.
And then my team is up against SuperSport. I'm not going to lie, even though they did draw 1-1 in their round 2 game, defensively they seem solid. There's a solid attack. There's a good transition from the back to the forward, like, you know, eye on the goal. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Stellenbosch, also because SuperSport have big hitters. They can score.
I'm looking forward to what weather event happens that game.
We had a lightning storm. We had a tropical cyclone.
I think.
Some snow?
Tornado?
Earthquake? What's going to happen?
I don't know, eh?
Guys, let us know in the comments. Drop us a comment. What do you think's going on with Chiefs? Like, honestly, what do you think's going on with Chiefs? Because I don't think... We might just spend the rest of the season having a slandered Chiefs moment every single episode.
No thoughts.
Do you think, and I know I've asked this question before, but like honestly guys, do you think VAR should be a part of the PSL? And if so, when do you think that's going to happen? And the last question is, what do you think the weather's going to be like for the Stellenbosch SuperSport United game? Do you think SuperSport's going to get a break? Have some sunshine? Or we see a little bit of snow and some earthquake?
I'll put $50 on an earthquake.
You're going to put 50
I'll put $50 on an earthquake.
You're on a tectonic plate. It's not going to happen. Just randomly, like a trimmer, like a young trimmer.
SuperSport, anything's possible.
They're still going to score though.
Yeah, definitely.
I probably think. So drop a comment. Let us know what you think. What's up? What's happening? Your predictions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys next week on the bench.